Alright, so welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're finally on the patch that brings us Inazuma, which they are now calling 2.0 instead of 1.7. Because it's a pretty major one. We get a whole new region with Inazuma. And also with it, we also get Ayaka is now available. So, I don't know if I really want to try for her, but we'll do maybe two 10 pulls. Likely won't get her, but I'm really not. I won't be that upset. I kind of want to get some of the Yanfei constellations. Ningguang I already have her maxed out, so that's kind of a waste. It'd be nice to get like some more 4-star weapons too, but I guess that. Oh, we got a. Sure, why not? Not even one of the banner characters, but I don't have her max constellationed out. Do another 10 pull here and see what happens. We'll do maybe one more. We'll do 3. We'll do 30. But odds are I'm not going to get anything of real interest. Because I really, really want Yoimiya. I don't even know how to pronounce her, but the fire bow user, so I'm not really going to go all in on Ayaka. Another Ningguang. Okay, why not? Alright. So no Yanfei constellations, which is the only reason I'm kind of pulling on this banner. I might do one more. I might do 40 pulls. Wow. A stringless? That's actually a decent weapon, but not getting really lucky with these pulls. Very, very few 4-star things coming out. Yeah, I think my luck of getting 5-star characters has kind of gone away. Oh, we got a Changyang, which I don't think I have him max constellationed yet. Oh, I do. I do have him. So really, the ones I really want constellations for are Yanfei, and I'm not getting her. Alright, I gotta stop now before I really don't, like, before I get Ayaka and then things are bad. Rosaria. I'm not even getting... Raid up on Yanfei, I don't believe it. Another Ningguang. Do I do one more? I don't know, this is dangerous. Alright, we do one more and that's it. Okay, good. We didn't get a 5-star, so now we'll have to probably save for our fire bow user. That's coming in about 3 weeks. We'll see. I might try and pull a little more for Ayaka later, but I don't really want to go all in on this banner because she's not really a character I want. I don't have much desire for her. Alright. Anyways, let's go jump into the story here and unlock Inazuma because I am very curious about that. So, for that, we have to go and talk to Catherine in Liyue Harbor. Because we did do the Kazuha quest. Actually, I should probably check my characters here because I think I got constellations on a couple. Rosaria is almost maxed out on constellations now, which is kind of odd. Because I never really pulled on any banners that she was on. And Benny's forever going to have this little exclamation mark. I really wanted some more Yanfei constellations, but that's not happening, I guess. Oh well. Because I actually really want to use her as a Pyro Catalyst user, but since I don't have Klee.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma?
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you, or I've been waiting all day for you.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Abyssosque, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
We do see her every day because of our commissions. But yes, I knew it. There's a Catherine everywhere. They're all like little robots. Probably like in Mass Effect with Legion where the Geth, they're all like intertwined and talk to each other.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Oh, do I have to actually go glide over there? The Immovable God and the Eternal Euthymia? I'm starting to think I want to do one last pull because I have enough to do another 10. And this might actually give me Ayaka or another 5-star. You know what? Whatever. We'll see what happens. Nope, no 5-star. I'm like really pushing pity here then. I just really wanted more Yanfeis, and I got none in like 80 pulls. Or not 80. Would it be 80 pulls? Around there. I got no Yanfeis. I must be incredibly close to pity at this point, but unfortunately the history doesn't update right away. Yeah, it takes like a little while to update. Well, and I have no more Primo Gems, although I do have a lot of these ones, but I was hoping they would switch this banner eventually, so that's why I haven't been pulling on it. But I think the only 5-star characters you get here are still the original 5. Yeah, catching Mona, Chi-Chi, Diluc, and Jean. So, not really that interested in pulling on this banner anymore because there's nothing I want on it. Anyways, let's go on to the Alcor. As we grab our little crystal flies here. No, it's getting away. Oh, it got away. Hold on. One thing I really like about this party is my Ningguang is using the Prayer of the Sacred Winds or something as the weapon. Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds, which gives you an extra 10% movement speed. And then using 2 animal characters is even more movement speed, so works out really well for getting around. And actually, my Ningguang is actually starting to get kind of beefy. She's doing some work, so I'm quite happy with her. I still have to invest quite a bit in Kazuha. My Chi-Chi is just whatever. It's just a healer. Doesn't matter. She doesn't even heal that well because I've invested very little in her.
Don't waste my time.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
It's nothing.
One with nature.
Yeah, so my Ningguang actually does some decent work now, which I don't know. She's actually kind of fun to play too. So, I don't mind using her. I like her playstyle. It's basically, you know, 3 normal attacks and then a charged attack. And her burst, and then you do like another normal charged attack, and it's like, does a ton of damage, her burst. So now I have to decide whether I want to actually try and use my pity on Ayaka or save for Yoimiya. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but we'll figure that out eventually once we meet her. This may have been overkill going all the way to the top of the mountain, but it's also because I have all this movement speed, so...
You finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Ooh, apologies, Captain.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Paimon's pretty excited. I'm kind of excited. After braving the raging thunderstorm, Alcor finally comes into port. So I'm assuming we can't actually swim here. It won't be seamless. Just too bad. Hey, who's that?
Ahoy there.
Ahoy.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler, remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Alright, we look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay then. Nice. So we're finally in Inazuma, brand new area. How exciting. Ooh, and there's a viewpoint over there. Do we get new stuff in this area? I don't know. I'm kind of sad that the summer islands are gone, though. I really wish those stuck around, which is too bad. But they're gone forever until they decide to bring them back. That is. And I'm starting to get this FOMO feeling where I kind of want to try and get Ayaka now. But the only way I can think of doing that is if we go to the shop, we go to Paimon's Bargains, and we trade for like 10 of these, which is really, I don't plan on ever using Star Glitter for sometimes maybe weapons, but what we're going to do is we're going to single pull on this banner because we've got to be really close to Pity at this point. And I don't want to go over Pity because I want to keep as many pulls as possible for the next banner. Another... oh, that's a Favonius sword. I thought that was another flute. Okay, we're definitely at the soft Pity for sure, which I think is 70 pulls in. I just don't know if we're at the hard... well, we got to be close to the hard Pity too. There it is. Alright, what did we get? A Jean. Ah, why, game? Why would you do this to me? I do like Jean a lot. She's one of my favorite 5 stars that I have, but... oh. Well, increases Gale Blade by... but I have to actually hold it for a second. That's unfortunate. Well... I guess that's it. No Ayaka. But we should be able to get Yoimiya? I don't even know how to pronounce her. But well, it's a new region, so we'll probably get a ton of Primo Gems as well. And there'll be events and stuff, so but I think I'm giving up on Ayaka. They'll probably do a rerun on her anyway, just because of her popularity. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty high. Oh, we found a book. Okay. And there's like these weird lavender lemons too. They still have radishes in Inazuma. Alright, time to go register.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We are here to trade wine and ore.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. if you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
I didn't think he was going to be that
Most
prominent
of the
in the
current rules
story.
were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
No, we'll figure out more about it here shortly. I wonder if there'll be like there's got to be like a reputation system in this area too, so. But we have to make it to the town of Inazuma, I'm guessing. But we need to find like some statues of the seven so we can actually unlock the map. But I'm getting distracted by little sparklies. Alright. So we need to go there, so I guess we'll do that. I haven't seen any treasure chests though. Odd. You'd think they'd be all hidden within the towns and stuff. But I'm not seeing any yet. Well, I'm gonna try not to get too distracted by stuff, and I'll end up like sweeping the area to try to find as many chests as I can. But as it stands right now, they're not incredibly obvious if they are around here. Huh. Well, we'll unlock that waypoint there. Because you can't see the little waypoints on the map until you unlock the Statue of the Seven, so... Well, I guess we gotta go in here. Or I don't know if we can go in there, but gotta go talk to this lady. Eureka? Eureka?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
I do have enough, though.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That's a, like, what, 80% discount? That's pretty good. That is a major discount.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Well, 600 mora is better. She must fancy Toma. The residency application is processed smoothly at the Outlander Affair Agency.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think it's about more than the mora. I think Toma has to go do some favors for her.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
Huh. Well, that's blatant oppression against Outlanders.
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander ever get to meet...
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
That may well be.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
The Fixer works in mysterious ways.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. So we've got to go do favors for everybody so that we can finally meet the Raiden Shogun, who I'm assuming is the Archon. Anyways, let's talk to Kurisu.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Very nearly.
Good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Can't you discuss the situation with the Kanjo Commission?
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry. What do you think we should do?
The vendor does sound like a fishy character, yeah, because he's exploiting all these people.
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Yes. We're gonna stop this bad exploiting man. Alright, but... Are we gonna get anywhere near? I kind of want to unlock the Statue of the Seven, because I want the map. So let's go do the Statue of the Seven first. And then we'll continue on with this, because I want the map. Well, we just found a world quest, though. Eh. I think it's just up here. Yeah, there it is. It's actually not that far at all. It's weird that I'm not finding any treasure chests just sitting around, though. Oh, is this something? No. Oh, you know what? We should probably put the Traveler in our party. Just temporarily anyway, just to switch his element to Electro. Do they think that'll happen? Let's see what happens. There we go. Ooh, that's actually a much bigger map than I expected. So we have, what, one section here. And then we've got a second section and a third section, I'm guessing. Okay. It's actually bigger than I expected, because we're just on this little island. Okay. Actually quite a bit to explore. And there's Inazuma City. Alright. Oh, and there's a skiff boat, too. Let's resonate with Electro. Oh, look at that. We got, like, the little purple now. Oh, but we don't have any constellations on him. That restores a lot of energy, it looks like, with him. Oh, he just throws, like, blades. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Or let's put back Animo character back here. I'm actually tempted to just put Venti.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Alright. I just want the run speed. It's just convenient when exploring. Now, we were tracking a world quest, but I guess it went away. That's too bad. Alright, where are we supposed to go? I guess we should just navigate. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we have to go under the tree to talk to the shady crystal marrow dealer. I'm surprised I'm not finding any treasure chests. That to me is an oddity, considering how like littered they were everywhere in the other maps.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
You don't recognize me? But I'm the fixer around these parts.
Haha, very funny. Real fixers don't need to refer to themselves that way. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret, got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Let's see what Toma's up to. Oh, I think we got an achievement, though, for resonating with Electro. Oh, yes, we finished this one. Cool. We get a new card. Oh, there's a few new achievement series. Oh, we got Beyond Realm Series 3. Interesting. We'll have to mess around with that later. Alright.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us help you.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
He did seem like a Mondstadter to me.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Alright, I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Well, we'll just tell him we're gonna sick Dvalin on him. We'll see what we actually end up coming up with.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Time on your hands? Some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
Dandelion wine sure would be nice on a day like this.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Yep, now we'll give you one of these.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Anemo Archon protect you. Venti.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Oh, close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Liyue Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the waves of, or the flames of virtue spread to all.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
And what do we have a lot of? Oh, we have a ton of seashells, which we have no use for, so we'll get one of those.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
The International Trade Association will protect you.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
Wow, this guy's a scumbag. We need some evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
That's quite the extortion scheme that they've got going on. Alright. Let's go find Keijiro's tracks. Oh, there's a street vendor here? You sell new recipes? Okay, let me see what you have. I just wanted to see what you, if you actually sold anything, but it doesn't look like it. No. It's not an actual shop. Okay.
Keijiro, it's him.
After him.
Oh, I guess you have to follow without being noticed.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Oh, I'm actually... That's disappointing. I have to actually use the Traveler.
He's getting further and further away.
He's fine. Paimon's panicking for no reason.
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage. Should I close early?
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
He's getting further and further away.
Oh, Paimon, be quiet.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Oh, he's running.
He's getting further and further away.
What was that sound?
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
This is kind of silly. And it looks like this thing doesn't go down. Oh, it is going down. Just very, very, very slowly.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
I'm not liking the stealth section very much. But it's okay.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Alright, let's see what he buried. Still have yet to find a single treasure chest.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along. Or for food.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great. Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
I saw a treasure chest in the background over here, though. Oh, it's far. I don't think we can make it there. And there's another one? I guess maybe on this little island we don't get any treasure chests? Which seems odd. Well, hopefully the quest will take us to Inazuma soon. So I want to kind of see the reputation stuff and whatnot. Oh, there's stuff happening over here. Uh-oh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
And yet you're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Keijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
So Kurisu reads through it.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure Commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Well, that turned ugly quickly.
This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon, context.
Here's my card.
Huh, you're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh, well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Yeah, he's a little more important than he lets on. Well, I'm kind of annoyed that someone tried to join, so we are going to change this to reject world request, because I don't like that. I'm not even sure why that was on. I thought I had that off. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So no one should be able to do that again.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales...
Oh yeah, and we already saw this scene, so we can skip this, I think. Oh no, we can't. See, this is the problem. Like, you don't just join people's worlds. It's not nice.
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Like, message them first if you're gonna do that. But mind you, it's my fault for having the permissions not set up properly, I guess.
You think you can
Word has it that Samurai...
Huh?
No, not...
well, even...
I believe you... Perhaps that...
Is that it?
See, and there's no skip scene function, so you have to kind of just keep tapping through everything again.
I'm sick of Harrison.
Hey, what's all this?
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion?
Oh,
a helping hand.
Oh, and you seize the merchant.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Who are you supposed to be?
You never heard of the...
Here's my card.
Huh. You're...
Shh.
Huh. What?
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
Yep, we saw the fan, yes. Lovely.
That fan. I don't need any...
But...
Enough.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response.
Thank you so much, Toma.
If not... Shh, shh.
Alright, now that we saw that scene again in quick fire there. I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't, but but I'm going to anyway. I know I'm not going to get Ayaka, and it's not really... I don't know. It's not that I actually really want her, but now that I've invested so many pulls, it's kind of like, why didn't I get her? And I keep getting, like, dupes of character. Like, I just wanted Yanfei constellations, too, when I started pulling on this banner. But it's just not happening the way I want it to. Oh, well. At least now we'll be closer to Yoimiya, or whatever. Not a single Yanfei and probably over 100 pulls. Some luck. Oh well. It is what it is. Alright. Let's go talk to Toma.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Alright. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Yeah, tell me about the Yashiro Commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So as her attendant, are we helping you or her?
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery, but the main thing was I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
Oh boy. Alright, I never offered to help, but I guess we're getting roped in.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
Why am I being so rude? Anyways, I have one goal here, to meet Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Yeah, we were kind of rude.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
Oh, there is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
So we're stuck on this little island? I wouldn't have thought that was the case. How many pulls do I still have? 2 more? We can try it. Nothing? I'm just burning through everything. This is how this goes now. And Yanfei? Yanfei? Yay, I got one. One constellation for her, and I was hoping to get like 3 or 4. Ugh, Yanfei, really? Yeah, see, that would have been pretty good. When Dundeal is used, creates a shield that absorbs. See, that would have been really nice too. To get a little bit of shield, a bit of support, but oh well. And the Scarlet Seals one would be pretty good too, although that would kind of change her gameplay a bit. Oh well. It's too bad. I really like the way Yanfei plays. I was just really hoping to get quite a few constellations for her, but that did not happen, unfortunately. Alright, let's see if we can get off this island. Maybe that explains why I didn't see any chests in this spot, because we're kind of in like a tutorial-y area.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
If the Yashiro Commission has heard of us...
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Alright, so let's go to the Kanjo's Commissioner office to ask about a way to leave Rito.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Huh. Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
Okay.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
I, too, am honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
Ultimately, they still got their way, though.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Well, I guess this is my forte.
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingxian. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So, you want us to go back to Liyue?
Yes, bring me 300 Qingxian, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
I think that might be a couple orders of magnitude off.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Oh, this guy's trolling us.
Gives. How come you don't have people to do that already?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
I'll consider it.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
What a troll. Alright. We're not really gonna help him.
Taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Like, there's something on this house. Are there, like, electro-oculi thingies? Electroculuses? How do we get up on top of this, though? Probably from the back, maybe. Because I don't think we can get up there. Maybe if we go up the tree? I just don't see how we're going to glide up onto that. Maybe we don't have to go up to the top of it. Maybe we just need this section here. Maybe? No, it's definitely up at the top. I don't think there's a way up there, is there? Oh, maybe. No, stop falling, Ningguang. Go to the side. Now fall. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. Wait, we have a plan. Hold on. We'll do this. There we go. And then up. Aha! Where is it though? I don't see it. Is it up higher? Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we go. That's our first one. An electroculus? Electroculus. Alright. That's one of many.
Halt, you two!
Just as I expected.
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this.
Well,
What's going on?
we shared a glance. You know.
Huh? Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back? Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
Alright, so I have to wait till nighttime. Oh, which we're almost there anyway. How convenient. Wait, is that late enough? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I want to get off this island so we can finally start exploring things.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
The pleasure is all mine.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well, I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Great.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Oh, Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Alright, seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the Shogun.
Seems we need to get off of Rito as fast as we can.
We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
Alright, let's go deliver her letter. A love letter. Can we open it? Oops, wrong button. Where would that be? Here, maybe? Oh, she would be mad if you opened it. I wanted to open it, though. Oh, well. Guess we can't.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they reach Watatsumi Island intact.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my abilities?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
So let's escort the goods and leave Rito, finally. Wait, are we actually gonna come across thieves? Oh, maybe. This is like the protecting commissions we get, daily commissions. Ooh, a crab. Come here. Got it. That's just a regular crab.
Lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Are these things? No, they're actually not that strong. Alright, not bad. There's like little rocks here though. I wonder if we can actually kill those. Or collect those, if it's like new ore or something.
The wind knows me.
Don't waste my time.
Light blade! Monster sighted! Prepare to counterattack! Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs!
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
Go. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Yeah, we have to actually kind of kill this relatively quickly, I think. Oh, maybe not that fast. Oh, what is that thing? I'm curious. There's like weird things here.
Give up. Into the wind.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
The wind knows me.
Think you can get away? Wheel of life.
Don't waste my time.
A thing or two.
Give up.
To the ferry.
Okay, that actually missed because I wasn't aiming at the front of it, which kind of is crummy. This is a new enemy type, though.
Don't waste my time.
Oh. You got rid of him. Seaweed? Seagrass. Okay.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Alright, thank you, Chisato.
My lady. So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you love?
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course. As you wish, my lady.
But what will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
Oh, poor guy. But we finally unlock... Wait, Sacred Sakra's favor. Offer the electric sigils to the... Okay, something.
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
What are these things? Summon Electrogranum. What is this? What do we do with it? I don't understand. Okay. I feel like that did something, but I don't understand what. Oh, this is doing something here too. Oh, we can press T. Okay. Oh, and then we can glide. Ah, okay. I don't understand what's the point of that. This one doesn't do anything. Well, I guess it's just to be able to get into this shielded area here. And it's kind of weird. I don't understand. Let's see if these are things we can gather here, though. I'm curious.
Give up.
Yep, amethyst lamp. Or lump, rather. And there's seaweed, so there's some new stuff to gather, too. Seagrass. I keep calling it seaweed, but it's seagrass. But it looks like we finally... That island doesn't have, I don't think, anything really on it. So we needed to get off of that first, do that little bit of a prologue quest. Yeah, these like world quests are never really just... They're kind of usually fetch quests. Nothing really too exciting about them usually. Sometimes they lead to like big puzzles though. Gourmet Supremos. Sakura blooms. I'm just passing through. Alright, what do you want? Why do you want to get in? The best mouthfeel. Perfect for cooking. Well, we do like food. So we have to collect this thing here, which shouldn't be too hard. Just go in and... Wait, didn't we? We already collected that. We already did that, didn't we? Are these the ones you're looking for? That I did. They're talking way too much. Like, just give me my food. Have you finished it yet? Just give me my food. Oh my goodness, they just keep talking. Thank you. Alright, so we got a recipe. Alright, we actually already solved that before those NPCs were there. Oh look, we can get these sea Ganodermas again. These were available on the Summer Islands. I didn't quite get enough to get Kazuha fully up, I don't think. But I did enough of that monster to get him enough ascension materials. Yeah, I did enough of that. I just didn't get enough of these. But I don't take very many characters up to past 80. Who's this? A favor to ask. Look at the statue. And is favored by the might of Electro. I don't really want to bring in an Electro character, but...
Let's finish this quickly.
Kazari, a Shrine Maiden. By a certain secret. Alright. Investigation. So a lot of puzzles, which is good, because that's what we like. We like puzzles. Uh-huh. Alright, well. We're gonna continue on, I think, with the main story. The side stuff I'll kind of just do on my own later.
I'm here.
Because we have to actually head to Inazuma. So let's make our way there then. We'll try not to get too distracted by all this stuff on the way. But I see things and I want to gather and stuff. Paimon's nose is better than a dog's. How rude. There's apparently a secret in this village, but we're gonna worry about that some other time. We don't get any more stamina though from the electro thingies though, so it looks like we have to climb up this pole. We can actually latch onto it. Come on. There we go. There we go. How beautiful. I'm getting distracted though, but not a surprise. This is always the case. It's actually a bigger area than I thought it'd be. Oh, I see treasure chests. I can't help myself.
Into the wind.
It's nothing. Yahoo! Submit.
At least stuff still dies with a lot of ease. Oh, we got an Electro Sigil. So there's probably going to be a shop where we can buy stuff. What is this? A little puff of Electro stuff. Oh, you know what? We probably have to, like... I'm curious.
Let's go.
I might have to keep an
Time is
Electro
against it.
character with us for this area. Yep. Sakura Bloom. I knew it. Alrighty. But I don't want to use an Electro character in this team.
I'm here.
Ooh.
Faster?
What?
Okay, faster.
Oh, whoa, that's a new enemy too.
The wind knows.
Well, a remix of an existing enemy, but...
Go. Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
One with nature.
Give up.
Still drops the exact same things as expected. Oh, there's more of them. Okay.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
Yahoo!
It's nothing.
No, things are still... I thought things would scale a little higher than they are, but it's okay, I guess. Not a big deal. Ooh, another enemy here.
It's my lucky day.
Wheel of life.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, this is like a little mini boss? You had like an HP bar above our... Like, that was weird. We got an old handguard. Wonder what that's for. Or is that like a new... That might be like a new monster material thingy. And it looks like the skiffs have made a return from the Summer Islands. Alright, we're almost in Inazuma. Another world quest. But I still think Temari isn't played like this. Whatever. I didn't really mean to start this. Where is it? I don't... Oh, distance. Okay. It tells me the distance from the target. 30... Oh, there it is. It's probably this thing. No. Distance is increasing. Oh, no. Where is it? I'm running out of time. Ah, we failed. Alright, we'll try again. We can do this. This isn't too hard. One more try. Alright. How are we failing at that? Shouldn't really be that hard. Is it down here? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we got it, buddy. There's Trixie, but we got it. Certainly have. We love Mondstadt. When you hide a timber, you have to hide it? Okay, whatever. Like, the world quests don't really interest me all that much, but we did get... It's weird that that's got weird language there, but anyways. Oh, it's like a hide-and-seek game? Where you hide stuff? Weird. Whatever. Alright, let's get into Inazuma here. I wonder if like ice will work on these. No. I guess we have to use electro.
Give up.
Will wind work? Probably not. Nope. Has to be electro. Alrighty. Now we know. Oops, no, what are we doing here? Did we track the wrong one? No, we tracked the right one. 3 wishes, okay. Well, at least we found another town now, which is good. Hopefully it's got conveniently placed... oh, we can make... Oh, so this stuff is for making Mystic Enhancement ores too. Interesting. I wonder if we'll get new blueprints for the restaurant here. Yep, some recipes, as expected. Okay. The detective. Another world quest here. There's so many world quests, which is, well, there should be. Sometimes they give these like NPCs way too many things to say.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
We gotta buy some books. Spending all my money on these books. Alright.
Time to go.
Oh, Inazuma is actually pretty big. And there's another teleport there. Oh, more recipes. Okay. Oh, and there's the Adventurers Guild with Catherine. Hello, Catherine. Another Catherine? Then they are one and the same. That is not true. To instantly move. Oh, yes, I'm sure that's the case, Catherine. Fontaine. I also want to teleport, although we can already do that. You believe me? Sorry, I was joking. And also I thought you know how to use the teleport waypoints. Wow. Alright. Ad Astra Avasosque. Alright. So that's completed. I wonder if there's new dispatches. Oh, we do have new ones. So let's claim these. Let's see what we get. We're going to have to switch this up here, I think. Because we're going to get some new stuff to dispatch. I only do one a day, even though technically I can do more, but... Lavender melons. Nothing exciting yet in these first 3 areas. So we'll keep doing what we've been doing for now. We'll just do 4 for now in case I unlock something interesting that I want to kind of send them on an expedition for. Oh, street food vendor. Okay, he's not really a vendor if he doesn't sell anything. Hey, you're from the Adventurers Guild. Another street food vendor that's probably not going to sell anything. Yeah, no. But he'll give us something, though. All onigiri? Alright, let's go to the tea house.
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public.
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it.
Yeah, that does sound more like it, doesn't it, Paimon? Alright, let's get into this tea house.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
I think Toma's trolling us. There's no way. He's probably like behind the counter. So, you're a dog?
Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
But it still doesn't really add up.
Alright. I've had my fun.
I knew it.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Ms. Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
So, how did we do in our test?
Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck...
You mean Kazuha's friend.
So you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So will we be allowed to meet the Shirasagi Himegimi?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Okay, I guess we can go do that. Is there anything of interest in here? Ooh, look at that! Good thing we explored. Wait, what did we get? An Oni Kabuto? Oh, and we got money. Okay. Oh, and a book. We'll grab that.
The books were more interesting than the past.
Alright, and let's talk to the owner, I guess? Woof. Can you understand me? Woof. Have you met someone who smells like me before? Woof. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm curious what the like the rare vendor sells. Should probably go check that out too. Also, I wonder where the reputation person is in Inazuma. Oh, they won't sell to me yet. I guess we have to push the story forward a bit more, I guess. What is in this book? Oh, we got... Oh, we can now do Inazuma commissions. Okay. Well, look at that statue. Alright.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yeah, why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt Decree anyway?
Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, oh, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Whoa, what's happening here?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that sound just now?
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So a vision symbolizes ambition and not power?
Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Ooh, are we finally gonna meet Ayaka?
Finally!
Even though she decided not to join our party. I'm gonna have to look at those tutorials eventually, I think. There is a quest there. We should grab that before I forget where it is. I'm not gonna get punished. I'm here under permission, sort of, kind of. Oh, he won't tell me the quest because I'm not allowed to be here. Alright. Clearly I have to push the story forward a little more. Alright. Oh, she doesn't live anywhere near? Oh, she lives pretty far away, actually. And I'm surprised I didn't grab that. That was silly of me. Alright, well. Gotta figure out how to get over there quickly, I guess. I'm just gonna try and grab a couple waypoints while we do that. I shouldn't have missed this one. I don't know why I did. Let's see what the quickest way over there would be. Probably could glide across, but I don't know if going north or if going this way look... Yeah, whatever. We'll go this way. Ooh, a challenge thingy. When a little... we probably need... We need to use a lightning character, I think, to explore this area. Is this a... Oh, it's a barrel one. Oh, we do have Venti. Did we get them all? Oh, we did. Okay, good. Well, that's a different kind of hilly troll over there. An electro hilly troll. See if we can get rid of him. Oh, and there's seas. Oh, there's so many things. Oh, this might give us a chest here, too. Oh, wait. No, maybe not. Can't destroy that one. Odd.
Into the wind.
Don't waste my time. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Orders given. Orders received. Go. It's nothing. Your life is mine.
The wind knows me.
Oops, wrong character. There we go. Alrighty. That wasn't too bad. And we get a precious chest? Is this precious? No, luxurious chest. Alright. Alright. Time to stop getting distracted, though. I need to... I want to unlock the stuff we need to push the story forward. Ooh, there's a beetle on that tree. Electro crystal flies. It's a pretty area, actually. I like it. Kind of reminds me of the place where like Hu Tao's storyline was, but a lot less grim and graveyardy. What is that? Huh. Kind of weird.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Wheel of life. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
This is really not a good place to be fighting. Not working for me.
Don't waste my time.
I wonder if this will work, my barrier here. No, not really.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Let me amuse myself.
Alright, did we win? I think we won. I should have unlocked the chest. No, still have more enemies somewhere. Oh, this guy down here. I want to go meet Ayaka. See what she's kind of like. And that'll decide whether I actually try to end up pulling for her in the end or not. Which I probably shouldn't. It's weird, those blue flowers feel like they should be something you can gather, but they're not. I wonder what happened to that little dancing dog, fox, panda thing. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, the reputation thing is up here. Oh, he's here. Hey, buddy. It's almost like he's leading us towards... Did I lose him? Ah, well. Yeah, the reputation thing's here. Odd. I'll definitely grab these. Can we not do it yet? I guess not. Alright, well, let's go into the residence here.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
Hmm.
Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Well, it's hard to top the Jade Chamber, that's for sure.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Well, this is slightly anticlimactic.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can...
I did not come to start a rebellion, sorry.
Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
Alright, I'm going to leave now. Why am I being so rude?
No, please, wait! Please, don't go.
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
Alright, let's hear about these visionless people.
A warrior who guards a
Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
This is a tall order, and we don't have a lot of patience.
Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Ah, well, we are the errand boy. Well, that's quest is completed. The meaning of meaningless waiting. Whatever that means. So where do we have to go? All the way over there. Alright. It's a good thing we unlocked that waypoint.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Alrighty. So why the change?
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree. It's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, he became a completely different person. I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do. But equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Or at least was.
You must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
What's happened?
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case. All we want is for him to stay.
Alright, Tejima.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay.
Well, you've lived here for a long time. It's your home.
True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay. Well, in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy. Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Seems like separating someone from their vision is a pretty dramatic experience for them. Could actually not good. Oh, we found his diary though.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
Alright. We're just trying to find him a reason to stay? I don't know.
So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
Well, only one way to find out, Paimon. Wait. Oh, right. We have to find clues. Wait, where is it taking? Oh, check here. Okay.
Here we are. This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years.
I don't know. Paimon, we probably shouldn't dig up. Okay, good.
Looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow. Must have been written a really long time ago. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
It's here, Paimon. I was actually really worried we were going to find something that we didn't want to find buried there.
Huh. So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Okay.
I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited. And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret, everything I felt for her, it's all disappeared.
Does that make you feel sad? Well, obviously.
No.
What?
Not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream.
It's pretty horrible. So do you still plan on leaving?
I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing. Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Yeah, me too.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
I'm thinking everybody's going to be a bit of a sad story.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody we meet is going to be kind of a sad story. Interesting. I wonder, we'll probably have to do quite a bit to get to unlock the other areas. But the story is a bit more involved than I was expecting. Quite a bit going on. But there's no way to really get to these islands from here, I don't think. Oh well. I kind of wanted to go to our teapot and see what's going on there. Because there's apparently some new stuff. So I am curious. Cannot the... Why can't... What? Oh, it's probably because it's in the wall. There we go. Ooh, we're almost capped out on...
This realm is...
Okay. And... let's see what we can buy here. I'm assuming there's new blueprint... Ooh. Yes, there's definitely some new blueprints. And there's this stuff too. A path of value, path of... and a subspace waypoint. You can purchase up to 10 of them. Those are kind of important. You can purchase up to 2 of these. 1 of these. And 2 of these. Can I buy all the blueprints? Maybe? What? I've already mastered it. Oh no, that's gonna be annoying. It's gonna stay in my... Oh no. That's annoying. It should show it as like purchased. Oh, I think this was... Oh, this was from that Hilichurl event, so they're just allowing people to buy it now. Okay. And then we can buy seeds. Violet grass. Definitely want these seeds. You can buy them weekly. Interesting. I just don't know which ones I don't really need a lot of these other ones, but... Knockoweed, that's a new thing. So we can like farm stuff now, which is kind of neat, I guess. Should buy my transient resin, because that's the one that's most value. Alright. I think I was just creating some random stuff, yeah. No real point in doing that though. Unless you're trying to do the battle pass stuff. Because I believe, unless they change that, I have to double check.
If you ever
I haven't even really looked at the battle pass weekly stuff, see what they've done here. But that's done. Yeah, so they still have the create 10 furnishings. So that's kind of important still. But I guess... what you can do now, though, is... Landform? Yeah, you can put these here. And get our farming going on here. And then I want to put a teleport right in the middle of that. Just got to figure out where that is. There it is. Put that there. And then... probably want to put a teleport back here as well. Where did I put it? Right. Where can we put that? Here? Like that. Perfect. Alright. Save. Just like a game of chess. And then we should be able to teleport right to our garden. And I've never did this planting stuff, so we're going to see how this works. No usable seeds available. Complete reputation-related tasks to unlock the speed dispenser. Oh. So I can't do it yet. Even though I bought the seeds, I don't have the seed dispensary, so I can't do it yet. It's kind of unfortunate. Because I did buy them. I wonder where they went. Yeah, because you have to unlock the seed dispensary. I don't even see where the seeds are.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Alright, well, let's go back to Teyvat. I'm gonna go here, because we have to go find the next person who lost their vision. Because I'm assuming we have to do these 3 people, and then Ayaka will allow us to do things, maybe. Oh, another little world quest here. Or maybe this was always here, but the last time we came by it was nighttime, so it didn't show up. Again, I'm not super interested in these world quests. I kind of just skip through them. But I try to unlock them when I see them, just in case I come across them and do them. Anyways, let's talk to the samurai here.
The Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Emergency provisions like emergency food?
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming him losing his vision also changed him pretty drastically.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
We heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I will perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth. but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say.
We do love killing treasure hoarders.
Follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
We do definitely like doing that. So, okay. I guess I could unlock that skiff over there too while we're here. What is that thing over there? Oh, just some weird graphical oddity.
Rise.
The wind knows me.
Yahoo! Go.
Into the wind.
Alright. We don't need the Wave Rider though. We don't care about that for now. Can't switch characters while swimming. That's fine. Alright, let's see if we could... Oh, there they are. We found them.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Oh boy.
Another test subject.
One with nature.
Let's play.
Oh, that was easy enough.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Nah, forget it. Tell us all you know about Kurosawa.
Kurosawa? Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh? What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Alright. Let's go talk to Aoi to find out what happened. They'd probably teleport there, it's probably faster. It's weird though, because we still have a lot of stuff we can't access in Inazuma. Like, can't access the reputation thing, can't access the, like, rare goods vendor.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of the usual amount.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Unfortunately, he doesn't remember because he got his vision taken away.
I see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
But we didn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
Seems like everybody in Inazuma is a scammer. Alright, fair enough.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, we found out that Kurosawa has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
Alright. Let's see if we can make him remember, I guess.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders? Everything I said was true, right?
Yeah, in a sense, but actually. So we recount our encounter with the treasure hoarders.
Just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions, but they were all purchased at your own expense.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so.
Mind if we have a look?
This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. My father ended up catching me in the act and scolded me severely. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories gone. Forever. No matter how hard I try to remember, all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword, you should..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
The words are virtue and justice.
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain everything now. Taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must have been my greatest ambition after all. But what use of virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in need. And look how things ended up. The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet I'm equally unable to be bad. I don't know what to do with myself.
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro Commission would surely help cover his expenses. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword.
Losing a vision.
Yeah, seems like losing all ambition is a terrible experience. Fortunately for us, you don't have a vision. Let's go find the next poor soul.
Yeah, which makes you wonder, like, how bound tightly are people to their visions? Because if, it seems like a pretty traumatic experience to lose it. So let's go talk to the third person on Ayaka's list. And then maybe we'll finally get to meet her.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples.
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, It doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that we're on high alert. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being.
We can wait till he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more detail. Then you can decide whether to stay or to leave. Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. So we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty Shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're interested.
So, losing your vision can cause possession? Guess we should come back this evening and see for ourselves.
Alright, so we have to wait until night for the exorcism. So, let's move the clock up here. It's a lot of, like, exposition going on. A lot of talking. Very little battling.
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's, his senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him, so the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result. Here's hoping Sensei will be back to his normal self very soon. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. Could they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
No, we will not let them mess it up. I'm surprised that more people aren't shocked at seeing Paimon, though. Oh, well. Ooh, is that a book? Oh, Pocket Grimoire.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
I'm actually curious what a pocket is. It's not a weapon. Is it a Pocket Grimoire? It is a weapon. Oh, so we can actually find weapons now in some of these crates. Interesting. All right, let's head on up.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
Suspicious person sighted.
How did you catch up with me so quickly? Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does. Unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions here. First off, who are you? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day, long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait, that means you must be...
Anzai. Yes, that's me.
So why did you run then?
Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster, studying Make-Yoshi Sui art together. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face, how to become the best in the world. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best swordmaster, barely days into his training, showed that he had a fickle mind, and that this would impede him from ever mastering the blade. I thought so too at the time, but Domon began making swift progress in his training, and even started catching up with me. Only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art of the sword, and nothing could deter him from this goal, no matter what stood in his way.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Make-Yoshi Sui art. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations from me. Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that day and never looked back. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword. So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Make-Yoshi Sui art to perfection. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten.
So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at all. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
Exorcism's probably not doing a whole lot. And we usually get it wrong pretty often, Paimon. Oh, the Shrine Maiden's here.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost, for I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting. I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Lady Yae.
Thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case.
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui Art, will do our best to help you.
Well, I would gladly join you to meet Lady Yae.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
That's kind of exciting to meet Lady Yae, although I think I know who that might be. I tried not to watch a lot of the previews for this patch, but I saw some of the character leaks and stuff, so I'm pretty sure... Well, I guess they're not really leaks, they're just characters. There is a electro thingy here that I kind of want to get. I don't know how to get up there, though. Unless it's down here. Which it may be. Aha! I knew it! And that little panda thing is there, too. I don't know what the deal is with it, though. It just dances, and then goes poof. He's over there now. Why are you over there? Ah. Oh, we were too slow? I see another one over there too, though. I'm getting distracted again. I need to go up to the shrine, though. I should really be bringing an Electro character with us, but the only thing is I don't really want to switch up my team very much, and I don't have any Electro healers. Let's just bring the Traveler for now.
What will we come across this time?
Whatever. It's actually a really long cooldown on that ability. Alright. So let's head up to the shrine. I'm curious, there's like a dragon head up there. I'm wondering if it's kind of like the tree and dragon spine. Oh, there's a beetle on that tree. I guess we just gotta keep going. Oh no, we're falling. Oh, there's some enemies down there, though. Interesting. Up, up, up we go. Okay, I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know if we're doing this right. Oh no! Okay, I think we're still doing it right. Okay, I think we're okay. We made it to the top here, somewhere. Now what? Oh, it's Sakura Bloom. Sure, we'll grab that. Well, I guess we don't need... I think we went the wrong way. Okay, that kind of worked. Alright. Maybe we didn't go the wrong way. What a pretty area. Alright, well, let's go see if we can talk to Lady I. Lady A? Lady I? Can't remember how they pronounced her name.
Do you think that's Lady I?
Lady I.
Oh, no wonder Junya is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yae, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yae, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yae, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Lady, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the Swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest Swordmaster in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Poor Sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Anzai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Anzai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Anzai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days. I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody. You are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore, so I will simply stop by once in a while to make sure you aren't cutting any corners with them. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yae and then get yourself back home.
Alright, so they think the head shrine maid in turn and leave.
His ambition was taken away. His disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Well, I think we've now been fully roped into this whole Vision Hunt Decree stuff, and we're probably going to help Ayaka now. Anyways, but it seems as good as a resolution as we can hope for.
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yae has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Is that right?
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yae seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yes, we've done her 3 wishes, which took really long. I did not expect it to be that long. But that was that. Now I'm curious about this tree. Oh, so this is where we trade in our electro sigils, which we get from chests? Oh, so I guess we don't use those to buy stuff? Huh. Okay. So those we just get from opening a bunch of chests and stuff, but I'm curious. Okay, yeah. Ah, okay. That could be important. Level 2. Reach 17. Oh, okay, so there's actually quite a bit of stuff we've got to do. Some exploration-y stuff.
See that he stays safe.
But I kind of want to grab... well, we have the teleport here, so it's not too big of a deal, but I kind of wanted... I don't know how we're going to climb up this thing. There's too many, like, edges and stuff. It's not easily climbable. You have to be, like, creative. See, I knew there was one over there. Okay, that's one of the 2. The other one is over here somewhere? Oh, it's probably down below. Or maybe not. Oh. Don't know where it is. Maybe in a cave somewhere? Who knows? Well, we'll have to find it some other time. We're gonna go talk to Ayaka. Maybe we'll finally actually meet her now. And maybe it'll unlock the reputation thing, because we didn't have it. I don't think we can access it yet. Unless I wasn't hitting the right command with this guy over here. Yeah, you can only ask about herself or the commission, yeah. So we need basically Ayaka on board, I think, before we can unlock that.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh? Huh?
And there we go, she finally showed her face.
Traveler, Paimon, it is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
The damage done by losing a vision can't be completely undone.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all, but Paimon sure as heck did not sign up to be a servant.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen. Alright, we can be friends.
Friend request accepted.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen?
Well, I hope they can one day be free from their torment.
Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance?
Well, I will help you fight the Vision Hunt Decree, which we knew was going to happen.
You will? Really?
But you must keep the promise you made me.
Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
That might be a good idea. So we're at the Komori Tea House again?
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land, and even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
What kind of a god is the Raiden Shogun?
The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling.
Is no one else fighting the Vision Hunt Decree?
The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt Decree.
Okay, so there's a little more going on there. And it does make sense that people wouldn't really care about the Vision Hunt Decree, because very few people have visions. Anyways, have you raised a formal objection to the Vision Hunt Decree?
Of course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt Decree.
Well, I have no further questions.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt Decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt Decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article.
Must have been where Venti went, because Venti does have a fake vision.
The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But we cannot simply abandon Master Masakatsu.
Yeah, it's only right that he should be saved too.
Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. That would only serve to cast suspicion on any future activity we might seek to attempt.
So you're offloading that job to me, huh?
By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
So I guess that's where we meet the other girl. How do we get out of this place? I'm lost. Ah, here we go. I wonder if we can do the reputation thing now. Now that we've kind of got Ayaka on our side. I'm gonna guess probably not yet, though. But we're gonna double check real quick. Indeed I am! So we can finally do the reputation stuff. Too kind, too kind. Yes, let's help people. Alright. Oh, so we have to actually get to reputation rank number 2 first. Before we can unlock these things. Okay. That's kind of a problem. Okay, yes, I know. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Oh, we have a reputation reward? No, we don't. Okay, so there's actually quite a few quests that have to be done. Alright. But it kind of is crummy that you can't unlock requests and bounties until reputation level 2, but it is what it is. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take a break here. I've been streaming for a couple hours now. And I might do some again later tonight. I'm not sure, maybe tomorrow morning. But for now, what I might do is explore this island, try to get as many of those chests and stuff that I can find, and maybe do some of the world quests that are available. Looks like there's some stuff here that we can unlock. And yeah, and then we'll continue on and go to the fireworks house, which I think is where we'll find...
Even if an antique is priced.
Oh yeah, those are just that stuff. I guess there's no way to really check that. Anyways, but yeah, so take a break there. As always, thanks for watching, and I guess until next time.